Hey everyone, I thought I'd just give a day one sort of recap of what I've done today, talk about what my game is for Asylum Jam, and sort of tell you about what it is. So it's called Decree, and what I've tried to do is go for a sort of city building horror game. So as you can see, you can pick up these characters and they'll walk to sort of various places to sort of mine berries or mine materials in the grove. So they sort of walk along these paths, and over time they start generating these resources. So your goal is to sort of build enough resources to expand your settlement, keep everyone happy, keep everyone, keep their stomachs full, that sort of thing. So I was thinking about, is there any way to make a city building game scary? And I was sort of reminded of Banished. Just a segue here. So here you can see it's 12 o'clock and I can use my materials that I've accrued to buy something. So I will buy this rundown house, and then a new family's moved in and I can then put them to work. So yeah, as you can see just then, I had this event to use my materials, stuff I've been mining from the grove, and then I can use that to buy these items, these buildings here, and expand my economy. So yeah, going back to sort of the point of the game and how it's scary, I was thinking of Banished, which was sort of a survival town building game, and I was thinking of, what is the scariest thing that can happen to you in a game like that? And I suppose it's when you're not allowed to do things that you need to do to keep your people alive. So we're going to have another event coming up soon at 6 p.m. Cool, so at 6 p.m. you can award gold. So you've got some gold here, and I can click someone, like let's say this guy, Mr. Brown, give him some gold, and then he is now very happy. And it's not built yet, but that will increase his productivity. So you want to keep people happy, you want to keep people full of food, which you will get the first one of them at 6 a.m. So yeah, imagine if you weren't allowed to make food. Imagine if you weren't allowed to produce gold. Imagine if Mr. Brown here, who's working in the grove, imagine if he was not allowed to work. He wasn't allowed to eat. He wasn't allowed to invest in things, that sort of stuff. So when it gets to midnight, again, the church activates, and the church is here. So you'll see this chapel, and at midnight, the priest comes out and he sort of has a decree he comes up with, sort of what God's plan is. He's a dark god, a vengeful god. So it tells you what God's plan is, and it sort of bans you from doing certain things in the town. So as you can see, he's walking into the town square, which is here. And then, as you can see, he has forbidden all food production. So once I click this, I have this food production forbidden up here. In 24 hours, it will not be forbidden. And you can see these inquisitors coming out of the chapel. Now these guys sort of walk around town, and they will sort of hunt down any players or any sort of workers. As you can see here, I'll put this guy from the grove into the Beale's house. If, for example, she was walking to the berries and crossed one of the inquisitors, they would catch her in the act, and then God would be very angry. So that's as far as I've got so far. So you can assign people to various places. You can buy sort of objects. You can gift gold. You can give food to people. So that will keep them nice and alive. And then the chapel will create these decrees which ban you from doing certain things. At the moment, I can only ban food production, and I don't actually have the Inquisitor's sort of behavior yet of getting pissed off at you. But that's for day 2. So yeah, this is about as far as I've got so far, and I hope you will sort of join me tomorrow to see the hopefully finished product.